Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be starting a series where I talk about things that have happened in my life, just things that I find interesting, or maybe they will be something that I can come back and listen to when I'm older, just to remind me of these stories. But today I'm going to be talking about the first time and the only time that me and my friends were almost kidnapped. This story takes place in a park not too far from my house, maybe about 4 or 5 blocks down the street. Um, so it was me and my two buddies. We were in about 7th grade, and we decided, we want to go smoke some weed. We want to go down to this park and smoke a blunt, and then we would come home and watch movies and eat snacks and stuff until our stomach would hurt. And that didn't exactly go the way we thought it would. So to preface the story, I'm a decently bigger guy. My two friends are pretty average for the people that I live near. So around 7th grade, I think I was about 5'8", and the average, kid around my age was probably around 5'5", 5'6". So I was a couple inches taller than most kids, and that was the way it was most of my life. So I was surprised when we were once targeted. Out of most people, I never thought that I would be a target for a kidnapper. But we definitely learned that day that anybody could be a victim. So, not to wait any longer, I'm going to hop right into the story. It was basically like any other, weekday. I think it might have been like around a Friday or something, because usually we wouldn't smoke and stuff to the weekends. And my buddies wanted to come over to my house, and we wanted to go and smoke, and then, like I said, come back, eat, and watch movies and stuff. I kind of had the house that was the hangout spot after we would smoke, just due to the fact that I had like food and entertainment systems, and most of my other friends were on the lower end of income, and a lot of them didn't have most of the stuff that I had. So the kids did like to come over here, and my dad and I never really had any problem with that. But this night, of course, was a little different. So usually when we would smoke, we would smoke at this one park that's a bit closer to our school. It's an open park. Nobody's really gonna... If somebody's gonna come get you or something, you would see them walking at you from a long ways away. But at this new park that was being built near my house, it was right behind a library, and that library had a parking lot in it. Of course, being a parking lot there, cars would come in and out, and you wouldn't really know what the cars were doing. One night, me and my buddies, we were out there smoking a blunt right next to the park. The park was just being built, and we were sitting at the edge of the parking lot, right where the park was at. And we seen this white van roll up, not even joking, like this is not part of any script or anything. A white van pulls into the parking lot, parks about, 5-10 feet away. It's a little bit away. It's probably a bit more than that. Probably about 100 feet away, actually, not 5-10. And 3 dudes get out of the car. So me and my buddies, we look over, and we start getting up to, kind of walk away. That's when we our spidey senses hit us, and we knew something was off. And by the time that we started walking away, the 2 guys that were on that side of the van that was closest to us started walking behind us. And then eventually we started running, because we were high as shit and we really didn't know what was going on. And the guy that was, like I said, the 2 guys that were closest to us, one of them, I don't know which one it was, yelled, "Hey, wait, come here, we just want to talk to you." And we dipped. We didn't... There was a street, a really busy street that was right on the like that's where the library was at. It was on a very busy street, and we legit just ran across the street. Didn't look either way. Luckily, none of us was hurt or anything, and we ran the four blocks all the way back to my house. You know, luckily there were no lights or anything. It's all just kind of side streets on that side, but that was extremely scary because they were big enough definitely to get all of us. Now that I think about it, and who knows what they were looking to do. You know, you don't know if they were looking to kidnap us or if they were actually just looking to talk to us. But we didn't take any chances. We left. We got out of there. And we never went back to that park. We never went back to go smoke in secluded areas. We would kind of go to more areas that are a bit more available to the public. And we would do it only during the daytime, you know. We became very precautious when it came to those things due to that incident. And one of the funniest things that I remember about this story is that when I got home, you know, being as scared as I was more afraid of going into my home and getting caught being high. But I ended up going into the house, and all I remember was like, I must have looked high as shit because my dad looked at me and he was like, "Man, you look high. What's wrong with you?" And then he asked my grandmother, my nana, he was like, "Look at him. Doesn't he look high? Doesn't he look like there's something wrong with his eyes?" And luckily my nana said no, but I'm pretty sure they knew. I never asked them again, like now, because they're okay with it now. I smoke weed all the time. But I think that was them kind of telling me I was caught. But yeah, anyway, this has been my first little story. I'm gonna do a couple more of these, and let's see how they go. Hopefully the next one's a bit longer. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. And leave a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.